And needed a good break off, and that's not it. That's the trophy.
Yes, I've had a few trophies over the years, but this is been presented now for the best part of 20 years.
Well, that could be Judd Trump's last shot, that break-off shot. O'Sullivan in with that long red and played it perfectly onto the black. Doesn't seem to have nerves, Ronnie O'Sullivan. He left reds on, had it not gone in. No intentions of playing that cue ball round for the baulk colours, which he could have done.
8.
Will he get another shot?
Nine.
Be nice to finish off with a maximum, wouldn't it?
16.
You don't want much, do you, Joe?
Well, he's done it before.
He has. He did it in this tournament against Mark Selby a few years ago in the semis. 8 all, and he made a 147 in the decider. If he does win, what a boost to confidence. He's playing one of the new stars of the game, someone who's going to be around a long time.
24.
And he's had to play well, Ronnie O'Sullivan, today, and he has done, and that must be pleasing, as long as he completes the job.
Well, still a long way to go. He's running out of loose reds. Needs a kiss, full ball kiss. Now, can you see the one in the middle?
32.
Played for the red at the back of the pack there to open the reds up. Maximums won't be on his mind. The only thing he's bothered about is making an 80-plus break. Well, he could go into them here. He's got the angle to go into them. And if he catches the pink half ball on the right-hand side as we're looking at it, he'd push that loose red towards the right corner.
$38. 39.
Has the angle to play for that red just at the back of the pack into the same pocket as the black. And that's just about where he intended to leave it. So he opens the reds. Oh, he's got the wrong side on the cue ball. He expected that one to come further up the cushion. Have another look at this. He expected that cue ball to hit the cushion a little bit further up, and that would have checked towards the black. He hit the cushion too far down. Now, is it time to put a colour safe? Brown onto the right side cushion. White behind the yellow.
Sullivan 47.
This time he does it, although not quite hard enough. It could have done with being a bit closer. Judd Trump, a natural left-hander, so it's not over yet.
Bang under it though, isn't he? Trump, he knows one mistake here could well be end of match. He's 47-0 down in this 10th frame.
Oh, what about that for a shot? That's got to be the best shot of the tournament. I know I said it earlier about the red down the cushion, but at that stage of the match it was all over had he missed that. What a great shot, and how important is that brown going to be?
Well, how many of these would you get out of 10, even if you're as good as Judd Trump, but amplify that with the stage of the match as well? Incredible.
Oh, that's got to be the best shot under pressure I've seen, and Ronnie O'Sullivan can only admire.
Well, he's got in with that crack in red. It's now up to him to do the rest.
70.
Feels he got a little kick there.
Well, he's hit that one a little short as well. Wanted to be on the red to come back for the black. Oh, he's missed the pink by a fraction. It would have left him on the pink or the blue. He's still on the yellow. Well, he's overhit that one. But he might still be on the one to the right corner.
Well, how important, I wonder, is the shot O'Sullivan played earlier when he put the brown towards that side cushion. Well, he keeps losing his way here, though.
Yes, he's come too hard again. He wants to be coming towards the black, not going back up for the baulk colours. 2 and 3 at a time.
$32.
Nicely played. He's on the red to the right corner. Can stun towards the black. And it's important he leaves an angle on the black here. Doesn't want to be straight. Perfect.
35.
And that brown could have done with being a little bit closer to the cushion. Now, ideally... Oh, he's played a bad positional shot. I was about to say ideally he wants to be taking the pink to free the blue for when he takes the brown. But that's all in the past now. He's got to play a good safety. So Ronnie O'Sullivan will be coming back to the table. He might be snookered, but he'll be coming back to the table. Good shot.
5 points in it then. But O'Sullivan is snookered.
Well, to me it looks like the 2 cushion escape on the right side of the table. The 1 cushion escape here, more difficult. Got to be careful not to bring the brown into play. Well, just missed it.
Yeah, he's going to need the brown himself now.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to miss the red and hit the brown. And it goes. And he's released the blue.
Another chance for Trump.
Isn't it a strange game? Within 1 shot. Didn't look to be a way to get from brown to blue, but now there is.
4. Six.
Doesn't want to be straight. No way to the brown if he's straight on the green. It's got an angle.
9.
And didn't want to be dead on the cushion like that. This is now difficult to get to the blue.
Eight ahead, so he needs brown and blue.
Well, it was a difficult shot, but a chance to win for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Brown.
Well, this is a bit like the first frame, isn't it, which was eventually decided on the black. O'Sullivan's going to need the 4 colours here.
Yeah, he's got to stick a little bit aside on to avoid the in-off in the bottom corner pocket, and he's caught it too thin. So even Ronnie O'Sullivan feels the pressure a little.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame them, can you? They both know the importance of this. It's been a great match, packed house.
Well, a chance to play a really good safety shot here. Try and get that cue ball in behind the black. Just didn't catch it thin enough. Still a good safety. Well, that was nearly a disaster. He still might take this on. So, a chance for Judd Trump. Not an easy one. He's got a similar situation. He's got to be careful of the in-off in the corner.
Yes, and the nerves are really beginning to jangle, aren't they?
Well, we're on the edge of our seats here, as is everybody else in the auditorium. Well, that was a brave shot to play at that speed. Couldn't hold the cue ball, good for the blue. But he's got a chance at it here.
Well, it's great theatre this, but there's no script.
He's got to play this with a touch of side to avoid the in-off in the left corner. He didn't play it with any side.
Foul.
And he needs it in.
Ronnie O'Sullivan 4.
Yes, no script, and it's the unexpected that makes it so dramatic. And so many twists and turns now. So, Judd Trump leads by 9, so he just needs the blue, and O'Sullivan will need a snooker. He's knocked in quite a few good long balls in the match, including in this frame. That red, earlier on, steadies himself for the blue.
Yes, clean as a whistle. So snooker needed by Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well, you could write a book on this frame alone.
And what about that?
Well, that's
what about that?
That's the final chapter. It goes in, and somehow Judd Trump is still in it. Well, they both had chances there in a very edgy battle on the colours in the decider, but Judd Trump has finally won it. Well, we're going the distance. It always had the look of a match that could. They're level at 5-all.
Welcome to the zone. It's not a place, it's a state of mind, of being. You can see, feel, sense everything. He knows what cards you have, just as surely as if he was looking at them. You want to find the zone, you put in the hours. Play the hands. With more tournaments and more players, you'll find it at PokerStars, the world's largest poker site.
Two big names have retired, Poland's Adam Małysz and Finland's Jani Ahonen. So the Austrian Eagles look set to rule the skies this season unless someone else is able to fly first class long haul. Thursday at 1800, the Ski Jumping World Cup, live from Harakov on Eurosport.
Every day on Eurosport. Chalk up the cue, wreck the reds, clear up the colours, chalk up the win. It's easy, in theory. Every day at 13:30, World Snooker and the UK Championship, live on Eurosport.
So it is 5-all, and we've got one more frame to come.
Yes, it needed a decider, this one, and we've got it.
Well, O'Sullivan could have won 6-4, but Judd Trump won that very dramatic 10th frame. There's the trophy that they're ultimately playing for. Right now, though, it's all about getting into the quarter-finals. Here he comes. Still in it, Judd Trump. Ronnie's a break in the decider. It's going to have to be a good one.
Thank you, the final frame.
And it starts with a break-off, David. Got to get a good break-off. Well, that's not the best break-off. This red is on. Fortunately, the black isn't.
Not a very long match at all, really. 2 hours, 20 minutes, and so for 10 frames.
What about that? Has he got any nerves whatsoever? Terrific shot. How he's got round the back of the black there. So he's in.
Six. Seven.
He's underhit that one though, and that's a reprieve for Ronnie O'Sullivan.
Well, what a horrible time to have technical problems. My word, that is bad luck. We're obviously going to try and correct that as soon as we can. Well, this is bad luck for us and for you, but we're trying to get this back, the pictures back very quickly. You can tell you that Judd Trump did pot that red. He's now... Here we go, we're back with the pictures, thankfully. Wrong side of the blue, so in and out of ball.
Yes, has he hit it too hard? Managed to pop that red, bridging over the blue. I'm sure he wonders the same thing. Player safety. Player safety. At least I get another shot that way. Yes, didn't want to hit them too thick, and he couldn't have played a better safety shot than that. That's a cracking safety. The red just behind the pink. He may just be able to hit that thick enough to avoid the other reds. Don't think it goes to the right corner pocket, although it may do. He got the safety. And that's a good shot as well. Out of trouble.
Well, it's certainly lived up to its billing, hasn't it, this one? This is what we were hoping for. It's been terrific snooker, a lot of drama, some good breaks, some close frames, and we've got the decider. Couldn't be better.
Except maybe black ball game. Another terrific safety shot from Ronnie O'Sullivan. It's just come past the yellow though and left him a shot at the reds by the black. Where's the cue ball going to land? It's just come past the green, and this is a chance for Ronnie O'Sullivan, and that's how tight it is. Quarter of an inch, half an inch slower, he snookered. Got to screw around the back of the black. Oh, he's missed it. Now that could be fatal for Ronnie O'Sullivan. And it's all on Judd Trump now. And that wasn't a good shot. He may be on the black, but he didn't play for the black. Played to come onto the pink. Well, maybe he's not on the black. Looks like he is from here. Yes, good shot.
Eight.
Second bite at the cherry in this frame then for Judd Trump.
9. Yeah. 60. 70.
I think he felt that was another kick, even though he'd had the white cleaned.
Well, he's dropped into perfect position on the black just to roll it in. Come for the two reds by the pink. I prefer to go up for one of the other reds.
It's hard though, isn't it, not to get a little anxious and start getting ahead of yourself, but he's got to call on what experience he has. He has a bit. Judd Trump, tournament winner this year after all, in China, world finalist.
Well, what a great match this has been. Lived up to everything that it was hyped up about. But I'd be surprised now if Judd Trump doesn't win frame a match at this visit.
Well, this young man follows in a fine lineage of crowd-pleasing players. Alex Higgins, Jimmy White,
36.
Ronnie O'Sullivan himself. He belongs in that company, the way he plays the game.
Well, David, if he takes two reds, two blacks here, he's not going to need to go into them.
37.
And that could be a mistake.
Yes, one black and O'Sullivan could still tie off this red.
Now he's going to have to get one of the difficult reds, unless it goes to the right corner. One of the reds, that little trio of reds there, if it goes to the middle or the corner, he's missed them. Ronnie O'Sullivan's going to be coming back to the table, although he can only draw the frame.
Well, you wanted a black ball finish, it could be a respot finish.
Well, he's looking at the possibility of a plant here, but surely he'd have played for that if there was any possibility whatsoever.
Judd Trump, 51.
51 from Trump, 67 the lead, a possible 67 on the table.
Needs to miss the brown, and it's done that, and that's forced Judd Trump to bring that bad red out into play.
Well, if this goes to a respot, I don't think anyone will be able to take it, let alone the players.
I'll manage. Oh, what about that? And he's on the black. What a shot that was. That matched the other one that Trump got in the last frame. Terrific shot. And only a nod of approval from Judd Trump.
Well, Ronnie O'Sullivan is going to need all these reds with blacks and the colours to force a respot black to decide who goes through to the quarter-finals. It could not be more dramatic.
And he's left an angle to go into them. I don't know if it's worth risk. Well, he's just got to try and hit them rather than hitting the red that's closest to the pink spot. Well, he hit the red closest to the pink spot, and that left him perfect.
16.
It ain't over till it's over. I said we deserved a black ball finish. I should have said a respot black.
Yeah, and you also made the point about he could have played for the two blacks earlier. He played for a pink and a black, and that meant there was still a chance for O'Sullivan to tie.
Well, he's got a kick there. What a terrible time to get a kick.
Well, he didn't deserve that. Nobody does. This has got to go in. Oh, and it's not gone in. What a shame. What a shame it had to end like that after such a brilliant contest. Both players deserve full credit for the entertainment they have provided this capacity crowd and everyone watching around Europe here on Eurosport 2. It's Judd Trump who goes through. He stood up to the pressure. He scrambled that 10th frame. He made the 51 break in the decider, and eventually he's the winner after an afternoon of great drama. He beats Ronnie O'Sullivan by 6 frames to 5.